That hurt. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did. You know, my dad used to tell me all the time, and my mom would say shit like, and, you know, I don't want to repeat that cycle. You know, I just don't want to do that. What up, gamers? We're back again with Pentiment. This game has been in the discussion cycle on Twitch. I mean, on Twitter. As somebody using it as a bait, because somebody at some point made an AI game or some shit like that, and somebody quote tweeted it like this is slop or whatever, and then the guy who made the game or some AI supporter was like, "Oh, Pentiment is slop." That's bait. And I will not be playing into those hands. How's my week thus far? I got a fucking canker sore. I had a fucking canker sore at the beginning of the week, and it's gotten larger, and I'm waiting for it to start dying down, because it's fucking killing me. Also, today I did my train trip. Most of it. I need to finish it. I'm going to be finishing it tomorrow morning, because I hadn't realized, but it actually took me all fucking day. I woke up at 7, and I had to be back by 5, and it took me all day just to get down to Westlake. Just to fucking, visit every stop, take pictures, walk around, visit the area, you know? I couldn't do it. I got down to, not Westlake, I got down to the stadium station. Which, fascinating station. Before I had to stop and turn around to get back to go to the food bank, and then, hang out for a while with some coworkers, and then stream. And I was gonna do it tonight, but the trains here in Seattle stopped running at 1, and they open back up at 5. And after I get done at streaming at 10, that would give me like an hour and a half. That would give me like an hour to get down to Federal Way, and then it would be another hour trip back. And it would be really tight, because if they stop running the trains at 1, and I'm out at like as far as Federal Way, I would have to walk back to downtown Seattle, or take a bus. And I don't feel like doing any of that, or like an Uber or whatever. So I decided to wait until tomorrow morning to take the rest of my trip. You play TF2 almost all day, Cherry? Hell yeah! That's the way to fucking be, man. Hey, Soviet. What's poppin', man? Hello, Jackson. How's it going? Hey, Spencer. With that being said, we are apparently on the Revolution chapter. I'm waiting for the Reformation more than I'm waiting for Revolution, but... I see, oh, right, next day. Next day? Did we end up going to sleep, or no? I think I saved? Oh. Right, it's the morning, after compline. Did you drop this, Casper? No, I don't think so, Master. Oh, shit. The script looks beautiful, Master Andreas. Did you write that? You were warned. Oh, fuck. We're gonna die. Warned? What does that mean? Warned about what? Has to do with the murder that happened the last time I was here. How? I thought they caught the murderer. Yes, but it's complicated. Let's just head up to the library, Casper. Alright, Master. The Golden Hand Pin. Alright, so our goal right now is the Scriptorum. That's our overarching goal, so we can visit other people. Hello, Hannah. Hello, Killian. Hello, Nico. Is that mercenary still over here sharpening his sword? Yeah, that's all he does all day. Hello, Samuel. Mercenary? Didn't sleep, so I played all night, and when I got back from work, I played. Sometimes it do be like that, Cherry. There are days where I do feel like playing TF2 all day. Alright, let's see. Hello, Schlau. Let's go into town and fuck around and find out. The church and the druggers. Hello, Thomas. Our Lady of the Labyrinth. Anything new I should know about? Doesn't appear as such. This is the Labyrinth painting once more. Dutch or Dutch from Red Dead Redemption? Deutsch? Yeah, you know. Well, I'm American. Does that count? Does that answer your question? Time to not play for 9 months? That's why I do it every Friday, Cherry, so I don't burn myself out on it. Because I also used to just play TF2, like, every day. It's easy to get into the habit of that, but then it gets like, oh, dude, this game is, like, rotting my life. We should play a Paradox game on Sundays. No, because that shit lasts forever. Hang on, let me look at the map, see how I can cycle this back. I kind of want to go in a big circle. Like this way, maybe? Yeah, let's go left. Big circle. Visit the commons last, maybe? And then we can go north towards the outer farms, and then down into the forest, and then to the abbey, where it is our primary objective, I believe. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's go to the commons first. Sup? Sep? Hello. Have we met before? Hello again, Seth. It's been a long time. Oh, Andreas! The artist from years back. I barely recognize you. Master Mailer is a very renowned painter, don't you know? Hello, Graham. Hello, shepherds. Meet my apprentice, Casper Ziegler. Pleasure. No, don't mind me. I don't hear much of what happens outside passing. Besides, we didn't talk much back then. We were always busy running back and forth between the Abbey and the Gertners. I guess that's true. How have you been doing? The family well? As well as they can be expected in these times. Hewling's good and healthy. Simon, my son, is growing like a beast. You've heard what Otto has to say, haven't you? Yeah, he's taxing us to death, restricting what we can do in the woods. Christ, we can't even pray at the shrine anymore. It's obscene, you understand? We get a harsh winter and people are going to die. Is it really that bad? Very bad, son. But if all of you begin to cause trouble, this is just how God has ordained life in the world. Life is never easy, Casper. You take that lesson to heart. But, yes, Master Andreas. You have to fight for justice in this world, young Casper. If you're given no choices, we have to create some. Lives depend on it. But if the Duke sends a soldier against you, it will be a bloodbath. Death by sword, and axe, and mace is preferable to starvation. I've griped enough. Or I've griped enough. In the end, it's action that counts. What brought you back here anyway, Andreas? Pay my respects to my friend, Brother Piero. One of the monks, eh? I suppose you knew them better than most. Enjoy your stay in our little town. It hasn't changed too much otherwise. It has and hasn't, I suppose. Ah. Well, alright. I believe the Golden Hand wasn't here on your last visit. And then there's the construction of the Rathless, of course. Let's turn to God. Explains the whole Bible. God bless. God bless. Not sure who's going to be on the town council, but Otto says it's just a way to divide us anyway. That's not exactly what I meant, but yes, you're right. Can't really notice changes when you live in them, can you? Alright, enough talk. I gotta return to the family. God watch over you both, Andreas, Casper. Andreas, Casper. Until later, Sep. Bye! Otto, my boy. Hello. Oh, Ava? Not a fucking thing in here, mate. Ain't a fucking thing in here. Alright, who's in the town common? Hello, Anton? Hello, Till. Lads, lads, lads. Hello, Fabian. Hello, Carl. Hello, Enders. I wonder what happens if you spend time helping Endress do blacksmithing. Is it Central Town that I want? Map me. Yeah, it is Central Town. And then we're gonna go from farms east to the mill. That's right. Central Town, me. Lucky, my boy! What's up, man? He hates me, dude. He hates me. I'm going into your house, by the way. I'm gonna mess with your wife. Hello, Agnes. Nope, nothing. I hope we burn Casper. I hope we light his ass on fire. What is a wrath house? Hello, Werner. Wormner. Sleeping in the kitchen. This Balthazar. He's a vampire, dude. I think we will have to end up turning to God on this one. Tassing is lucky to have so much wound wort naturally growing. I had to buy it back in Nuremberg. We should kill every German in this town. That would leave only like 2 people. Hello, Ulrich. What's up? God bless you, Andreas. God bless you, Ulrich. How have you been? The Lord has been kinder to me than the peasants. These are difficult times for them, Andreas. They could use your help. How? Talk to the abbot. He may respect your opinion more than mine or the peasants. No way. I would have hoped he could see that his behavior is not Christian, but something is clouding his judgment. I'm not exactly in Father Gernot's good graces. Hello, my phone. What's up? Are you a machine that spins? Yeah. I doubt he would listen to anything I had to say. We must try, Andreas. These men are fair and hardworking, but they've been pushed down for too long. They're becoming desperate, and desperate men can forget their faith and turn to violence. What if violence is the only language the abbot understands? When a man can't keep his family fed, he can only keep that pain inside for so long. Make no mistake, the peasants hold Father Gernot responsible for their lot. If there is a fire in their hearts, we must pray for rain. I can't promise anything. I'm not asking you to, but the help would be appreciated. God bless you, Andreas. Ulrich really over here being like a fucking small business owner, man. Probably because he seems to have a better life than anybody else in the village. What a miserable bastard. Hey, Alaskan, what's up? Alright, let's go down to the Gertners. Hello, Big Jorg. Hello, Andreas. Hello again, Jorg. Sorry about dinner the other night. Dad, got a little heated. He's just trying to keep his dignity, I understand. Thanks, Andreas. Dad's always been able to provide for us, but now... Well, things are different now. But that's why Otto's making his speeches and Klaus is printing the 12 articles. Change is coming to Tassing, Andreas. I hope you're right, for your sake. Me too. I'll see you later, Andreas. Until then. We'll see who dies. We'll see who lives and who dies. Hello, Clara. Hello, Ursula. Hello, Peter. Hell yeah. Are you ready, boy? Have a mask made? Huh? For St. John's Eve, you need a mask to help the wild hunt scare off the evil spirits. Master Andreas, what is he talking about? You don't know Aperta? What do they even teach you these days? The wild hunt won't bother us, Casper. They don't come after faithful Christians. Don't mind ill Peter, Casper. He's making up stories. Maybe they'll take that bastard abbot while they're here, then. May Perkta addle his mind and give him brain rot for stopping the old traditions. Why not just pray to the saints? Ah, the saints. What good will the saints do? The abbot has already kept us from appealing to St. Moritz. Who else can we call upon but Perkta when the church keeps us from God? Do you want to learn more, boy? Come find me at the bonfire when the time is near. If you wish. Until later, Peter. Bah. No, I ain't got a mask. I need a mask to scare off the wild hunt, dude. If by wild hunt you mean like Maximilian soldiers, then sure. Hey, Johan. Hello, Hans. Hello, Hetty. I can't go in your house. Hello, Veronica. The Bauer house. The Bauer farm. Hello, Brigitte. Ain't nobody down here. Who's using Steam in Alaska? Is there really anything else to do in Alaska except play video games? Oh, Martin. Cat. Town Commons. We want the church and the Druckers, and we want to go north to the mill. Hello, Else. Good morning, Mistress Mullerin. Good morning, Master Mailer. My husband has been talking about your arrival. We're pleased you've done so well for yourself. Thank you. I see the mill's been doing well. Leonard works relentlessly to keep it in good condition. He's very proud of it. It's unique in these parts, inspired by the designs used in the north. So it's very profitable too, and that's important to Leonard. Who is this young man? Casper, my apprentice. Hello, mistress. Ah, you must meet my darling Paul. He would love to meet someone his age pursuing art. Just not where Leonard can see. Casper and Paul have been introduced. I'm certain they would get along well. That's very good to hear. Paul does not have many friends with similar interests. They're not easy to come by. He does not have many friends in general. But we'll figure something out. I wouldn't mind, I guess. This would be delightful, Master Mailer. Casper, thank you both. You're most welcome, Elsa. I must now return to my work. Master Mailer, until then. Until then. Martha? Oh, Helena? So everybody in this village is gonna die, right? It's so quaint right now. Being in the Austrian mountains. Hello, Paul. Hello, Leonard. They hate me. Alright, take a look at the Roman ruins. Any funny business going on down here? Not down here. Onto the meadow, and then into the forest. Smokey? Is Smokey out and about? He is. Yo, Smokestack! Oh. Never mind. Shrine of Saint Satia. Nothing going on here. Big ass tree, though. Just look at that duck, dude. How'd they get the pictures to move like this? Defrosting your machine's insides like a refrigerator? Like a refrigerator when you make too ice or you set it to too cold? Do you leave it for too long without opening the door? Or any number of other things? Into the lower abacus. Where are we going? The scriptorum? Oh man, that means we gotta walk around the fucking abbey. Yeah, that means we can go into the abbot house and everything. Alright. Your thermal paste could freeze solid. This is true. Ah, if it isn't Brother Guy. Andreas? Brother Guy, what are you doing out here? Father Gernot has asked me to inform the townsfolk that the shrine is closed. Whatever for? Father Abbot has ordered that we bring the hand into the church. The pilgrims are still welcome to come in to visit the relic, but it's off limits to the townsfolk. Why? The abbot has had enough of the peasants and townsfolk rebelling against the abbey. He is their rightful lord. The abbot has been more than generous, but he will not let this 12 articles drivel pass. The abbot refuses to leave the relic at the risk of destruction. The hand of St. Moritz is the only thing keeping the abbey open. So he's punishing the town further. This is hardly punishment, Mailer. The townsfolk are in a riotous mood. He would not have the hand of St. Moritz destroyed. The abbot is trying to protect the relic, nothing more. What about the peasants' complaints? Father Abbot has done all he can. Until the peasants can see reason, the relic will remain in the church. This is ridiculous and cruel. No, I pray for the townsfolk and the abbey can resolve this quickly then. As do I. God bless you, Andreas. Yeah, but it's locked to me too, but I don't live in the village. I ain't living in no fucking village. Prioress's house. Oh yeah, Mother What's-Her-Face died. I forgot. Hello, Margaret. Good to see you again. Still blind as always. Hello? Who's there? Hello, Sister Margaret. It's Andreas Mailer, the artist. Oh, Master Mailer. Something about Mother Illuminata. Is there someone else with you? Yes, my apprentice Casper. Hello. God bless you, Casper. You smell even more of paint than your master. Be polite, Casper. Sister Margaret can't see you. Sister Margaret is blind. She relies on her other senses, Casper. Oh, thank you. Will I get shot in the head in this game? That's probably exactly what's going to happen. Either the papal states are going to send a bunch of crusaders, or Maximilian is going to send a bunch of crusaders, and one of them's going to shoot a crossbow bolt right through my fucking head. You're funny. Anyway, I should go. Mother Illuminata doesn't like it when we're distracted from our duties. Of course. Until later, sister. God bless you, Master Mailer, and you too, Casper. She seems to... Oh, hello, Mousefanger. Still alive and well, huh? Good to see. The Laquarium. The Lacurum. Do. Into the church or into the cloister? Shall we go into the cloister first? Into the infirmary. Oh, Florian's still alive? Good for him, dude. St. Luke, the patron of artists, is also the patron of healers. Most of these medicines were made by Agnes Steinerin, with some help from Sister Gertrude. Hello, Florian. Andreas Mailer, how wonderful to see you. Have you been well? Well enough, yes. Good, you look healthy. What brings you back here? I wanted to pay my respects to Brother Piero. Ah, of course. I'm sorry, Andreas. I know it's a small consolation, but he lived a long life with little pain. He died quite suddenly during Lauds, which is a monastic hour at dawn, one of the two major hours. It's used for the morning prayer. He was well loved by everyone here, even those who might pretend otherwise. I'm sure he appreciates the gesture. As for your visit, I cannot speak with the abbot's authority, but you are always welcome company. How's your Italian coming along? He's learning Italian, huh? Non è troppo male. It's not too bad. I've been reading every Italian medical text Klaus Drucker can get his hands on. Really, how many is that? I haven't counted, but many. Sure. Leon Iceno's text on the French disease, which might have been helpful for the Baron all those years ago. The Fasciculus Medicinae, a new printing from Venice, wonderful woodcuts. Oh, the Flower of Medicine from Salerno. Did you know they've translated it into Hebrew? Occitan? Imagine that. Imagine a peasant in the fields of Provence reading the medical wisdom of Salerno. I'm imagining it. With a pellet or an arrow, since bullets are not a thing yet. That's true, this is the Reformation? Probably with, like, a stick. It's truly remarkable. I can't read that at all, dude. That shit's upside down. What a wonder these books are. I got carried away. Anyway, it's good to see you, Andreas. Until later. Until then. Sorry, I speak English and Dutch. I spent time in... Oh, God. I don't know any other languages, now that I think about it. Into the chapter house. A large garden. Cloister, the chapter house. Let's go into the abbot house. Oh, hello, Mirabilis. This is quality slop. You only like it because it's good. Well, look who it is. If it isn't Father Garnet. God bless you, Andreas. No. I don't know why he's so friendly with me. That should not be quaint, dude. He hates my ass. Cloister me. L'aquarium. Le church. Oh, hello, Ferenc. Good to see you. You! God bless you, Brother Prior. Not Prior, Master Mailer. Not anymore. Not after you eviscerated my reputation to the Archdeacon. After you left Curacao, Father Garnot removed me from my position and appointed Brother Matthew Prior. That was not my intention, brother. Did you even think of the consequences your action will have on others? Yes, but I can't foresee everything. Well, this one consequence. Are you pleased with yourself? No, of course not. I'm sorry, Brother Ferenc, forgive me. I've been carrying this anger with me for 7 years, feeling shame for losing the abbot's respect, losing my position, feeling guilt for hating you. I can forgive you. I must forgive you. To do otherwise would be to turn my back on Christ. I am responsible for my own actions. My anger at you is misplaced. I forgive you. Thank you. I'm glad we were able to relieve yourself of this burden. The burden is not quite lifted. Speaking the words helps, but healing will take time. Of course. God be with you, Brother Ferenc. You as well, Master Mailer. God bless you. Thank you, Ferenc. Couldn't be me, brother. Could not be me. I simply wouldn't have fucked up that badly. I simply wouldn't have been practicing necromancy. On royal ground, on holy grounds, on consecrated grounds. Abbot Dietrich, from the height of Curaçao's power in the 14th century, those days have long passed. These two markers go back centuries, all the way to the founding of the abbey. Into the tower. Quick, ring the fucking bells. Don't ring the fucking bells. Ah, Rutger. Andreas. Oh, it's wonderful to see you again. How have things been for you in Nuremberg? I've actually been in London recently. Nuremberg is wonderful, though. I'm glad to hear it. Forgive me for asking, but how did you find the music in London? Lovely. King Henry is an avid supporter of musicians and plays a number of instruments himself. Oh, interesting. I knew he was a defender of the church, but I did not realize he was a musician as well. I love our music, of course, but I am interested in what is being created across Christendom. I suppose you came to pay your respects to Brother Piero. I'm so sorry, Andreas. He was a wonderful man and a faithful servant of Christ. That he was. He was my friend and a teacher. Well, despite the occasion, it's good to see you again. God bless you, Andreas. Well, if it isn't Brother Matthew, if it isn't fucking Matthew, dude. Into the Old Bailey, let's go back into the church. We don't want to go to the Bailey just yet. We wanted the sacristy, the sacristy, but... into the cloister. And then we want the garden. This fucking abbey is a mess, dude. Cloister me. Cloister me this, Batman. Bumblebee this, Batman. Kitchen and the cellar. Oh, hello, Vyacheslav. Andreas Mailer. I'm surprised to see you within Curaçao's walls again. What are you doing here? I'm returning to Nuremberg, but wanted to pay my respects to Brother Piero on the way. Couldn't leave well enough alone. The events of my last visit were distressing. I apologize for my part in them. I did what I thought was right. You should leave such judgments in the hands of God, Andreas Mailer. I pray your visit is swift. You've caused enough havoc in Tassing as is. God bless you, I must be off. Hello, Lucas. God bless you, Master Mailer. God bless you, Brother Lucas. How have you been? Still working in the kitchen? Yes, I'm still assisting Brother Vyacheslav. I've been making more complex dinners recently for Father Garnut. For Father Garneau, I think. Hello, Mooney. The rest of the brothers eat simpler fare, but the abbot has the privilege of foods from around the world. Tell me about what you've been cooking. Well, Brother Vyacheslav has shown me how to roast quail and baste it with butter to keep it soft. And I help Sister Gertrude when she goes to the forest sometimes. She's been teaching me about herbs. What are you doing now? Oh, Brother Vyacheslav sent me to collect something for him, but I can't remember what it was. Something for the cellar, perhaps? Probably. There's so much in there, though. Maybe if I bring back a few onions, he'll be happy. We always need more onions. I'll leave you to it, then. I want to go get some onions from the cellar. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought it was a fucking rat. Oh, it is a rat. Oh. You got rats in the cellar, dude. Scared you. Feed the cat. Of course. Feed him a sausage. Feed his ass. Feed that fat ass cat a sausage. If you feed him the sausage, does he not eat the rats? And that means they starve. And since we're doing a rebellion, we want them all to starve. Oh, that's a 6th level play, dude. Anyway, into the refractory. Gross. Where the fuck am I? When the brothers eat their meals, this is where the lector reads to them. Where am I? The cat's got big bones. They big boned the cat, dude. We still gotta visit the dormitory. The dormitory, if you will. I wonder what recipes the brothers have for pea. Gross. The cucumbers are growing quickly. I'm sure whatever isn't eaten will be pickled. That's the cemetery. We don't want to go there yet, I don't think. Pigs in the sty. Drop it like it's hot. Hello, Volkbert. Oh, Master Andreas. It's been so long. 7 years. It's good to see you, Brother Volkbert. How are you? I'm well. I'm a monk now. Brother Lucas, too. I still do the same work, but now I have the same robes as the other brothers. Has the abbot been treating you well? Yes, he has. The work is hard, but I'm happy. That's good to hear. I'll leave you to your work, brother. God bless you. God bless you, Master Andreas. God blast you with a gun. The abattoir? I never went into the abattoir last time, but that's a big funny word. Scary. Mother Cecilia, 1463 to 1522. The headstone is well made. Her family must have commissioned it. Where the fuck am I? Alright. Brother Piero, 1450 to 1525. Rest in peace, my old friend. That there old Bailey. Well, if it isn't A-Doc, how is he still kicking? Hello? Who's this? It's Andreas, Brother A-Doc. Andreas Mailer. Oh. Oh, Andreas, the fine young artist from Nuremberg. Not quite so young anymore, brother. You flatter me. Your art flattered my writing. Yours and Brother Piero's both. God rest his soul. It's a blessing to work with talents such as yours and Piero's. and Gabriel and Rupert and Sister Michaela, and when the nuns helped us with our labors. So many years of toil. They're all gone now. I pray they are all at rest with the Lord. Soon I will be gone, then Brother Guy, and all that will remain of us are our books. But enough of that. How have you been, Andreas? Successful in body, if not in spirit. I am sorry, Andreas. The dreams of youth often do not survive the march of years, but take heart that the Lord is always here for us in times of sorrow. You seem more at ease now than when I was last here. Do I? Maybe so. I may have worked in the scriptorum beyond the limits of this body. It pained my joints and strained my brotherly love for Guy. The scriptorum took my sight and the use of my hands, but when it closed, it also took the pain from my heart. The abbot is content to let me serve the Lord through prayer and contemplation. And so, it also contents me. I'm sorry, Andreas, but I must rest now. It's good to hear your voice at Curacao again. God bless you. God bless you, Brother Adok. They're all gonna die, dude. We are going to burn this fucking church down. But hopefully not the scriptorum, because it's got some good books to read. It's got them good books to read. The scriptorum. We want to visit the Prior's house first. Anybody in here doing any funny black magic? Suppose not. Hey, Guinevere, what's up? Damn, they really did put the scriptorum fell into disrepair quickly after Father Gernot closed the library. Hello, Zadina. Oh, Andreas, you're back. Hello, Sister Zadina. That's all you have to say? Hello? Of course, God bless you, sister. Still an ass, I see. Still, I hear you're a master artist now. I'm impressed. You know, I've grown as well, in a variety of ways. You'll have to show me sometime. Andreas, I'm not indulging you again. Was it that bad? No, it wasn't. But what happened afterwards was bothersome. Thank God Sister Gertrude knows her plants. Oh. You fell pregnant. Shh. Yes, thankfully Sister Gertrude helped me end it before a fortnight had passed, so the fetus was yet unformed. I'm sorry to put you in that position. I chose that path as much as you did, Andreas. I'm living with the consequences. If Sister Gertrude's remedy hadn't worked, I would have been defrocked and my family would have disowned me. I nearly lost everything, all for that one stupid fling with you. I was sick for days on end and still have terrible cramps, but still, it's not as bad as it could have been. I'm grateful Sister Gertrude was able to keep you well. Me too. That was a good night. I still remember Mother Illuminata's face. Her expression was illuminating. Oh god, Andreas. You should have heard the tongue wagging she gave me afterward. Quite impressive. Gross. It's good to see you again, Andreas. Likewise, sister. I should return to my duties. Thank you for speaking with me. Until later. Alright. Well. Hello, Mother. Hello, Mother Illuminata. How has it been? God bless you, Andreas. It's been too long. That was a hell of a conversation to join, too. I know Father Abbot made it clear you were not to return when you left, but we had hoped to hear from you. Yes, my apologies. You're right, of course. It's good to see you again, Mother Illuminata. This is my apprentice, Caspar Ziegler from Salzburg. God bless you, Mother Superior. God bless you, young Caspar. No greeting from your favorite library helper? It's good to see you, sister. You as well. I'm sorry you have to see it in such a state. It sees very little use these days. What happened? After Baron Rothvogel's murder, we had fewer and fewer wealthy patrons. The small number that held out lost interest. It's easier to commission new work from the Guild of St. Luke or individual masters in big cities like Nuremberg. The Guild of St. Luke is a regulated trade and sale of art in cities around Europe. Artists who sought to have apprentices and businesses often had to become members for their privilege. Father Gerno saw no reason to keep the scriptorum or library open. Most of the books here have been suffering of neglect. After Mother Cecilia's death, neither I nor Sister Zadina had the time to maintain our inventory. That's terrible. Curacao was one of the last monastic scriptura in Bavaria. As Brother Piero was fond of saying, all things change in time. Now all that remains are books for sale to interested parties, a task that Father Garno has entrusted to me. And Sister Zadina, of course. Well, I'm eager to look through your inventory. Master Andreas, maybe you could find a book for little Magdalene, something that's not in print yet. Excellent idea, Casper. Parzival. Perhaps Klaus would not object to this romance, given its emphasis on Christian values. Parzival is a 13th century retelling of the Arthurian hero Percival, written by Wolfram von Eckenbach. Themes of love and chivalry are prominent in this adventurous tale. Later, Mooney. Thanks for stopping in. The German is a little dated, but I'm sure she'll figure it out with Klaus's help. Who knows? Maybe it will inspire her imagination. Indeed. Well, they are going to let me go upstairs. I think these are Latin translations of some of the Origen's homilies. Origins? Prolific first-century ascetic and theologian, best known for his exegetical writings. Holy shit. Exegetical writings and homilies influenced the development of the Trinity and the ransom theory of atonement. Interesting. Probably not a great gift for a young Wait. This is the same bookhand as the notes I found when the Baron was murdered. Whoever wrote this is responsible for writing the notes. I need to ask Illuminata about this. A copy of Jacobus de Voragine's Golden Legend. Every good Christian should know the legends of the saints, and the Latin is simple enough that she should be able to read it before long. I'm taking books off the shelf, dude. How is your sane? My sane! It's falling out of my ears. Ah, Richard de Bury's what the fuck? Philobiblon? Richard de Bury, a 13th century English priest and later Bishop of Durham. Richard de Bury was one of the first private book collectors, and is best known for his Philobiblon, which prescribed the care of his collection. It's a text on the collection and preservation of books. Maybe this is where Illuminata and Cecilia learned all their tricks. Certainly a good book for a printer's daughter. Agreed. Good, good. More books. Good. Yes, good. Good, yes. Give me all the books. Give me all the bussy. Albertus Magnus de Animalibus. Fucking god. I hate Latin so much. It's ostensibly a bestiary, but it contains so much more knowledge on a variety of topics. This could inspire an interest in animals and the natural world. Beautiful illustrations as well. I would have to look at the books again to discern which ones I actually need to be taking to people. I hope they go easy on me. That's the only thing I could say from the fire that's gonna consume this entire building soon. Have you decided on any books to purchase? Just one? Not all of them? The Philobiblon is how to, how to hold books. Parzival's story could be good. It is English as well. I don't remember what the Golden Legend was, and Animalibus wouldn't be bad either. Let's go Parzival. A romance, Andreas. I'm a bit surprised. I'm not. Yes, well, it's yours if you want it, of course. It's for Klaus Drucker's daughter, Magdalene. That's even less appropriate, but not my concern. I hope she enjoys it. Is there anything else you need? Yes, Mother Illuminata. What do you know about this book? I don't know anything. This is the first time I've seen it. Where did you find it? I've seen it on one of the lower shelves. I don't think it's in our catalog. It has to be from another Bavarian scriptorum, probably in the last century. It spurned around the edges. Why? How can I find out where it came from? Who wrote it? If it's not in our catalog, I'm afraid I don't know whom you could ask. If it was a recent edition, the only people who would know are Mother Cecilia and Father Matthias. It's a shame, because whoever scribed this book wrote the letters I found while investigating the Baron's murder. The ones in the fine book hand. Brother Adok told me about them. Perhaps he knows something about this book. He's been here longer than any of us. Why would the person who wrote the letters have scribed a book in our library? Well, that's the question. Whoever did it is a thread puller. Huh? Someone who's been manipulating people at Curacao and Tassing, pulling at threads to provoke someone into killing the Baron. I thought that old widow killed the Baron. She did, but the Baron was lured to the chapter house by someone who knew Curacao and Tassing's secrets. Well, I'm afraid we can't be of any more help to you in determining the book's provenance. However, as it's not in our catalog and it's already damaged, I doubt Father Abbot would mind if you kept it. Excellent, thank you. I'm glad someone bothered to save it from the flames. Ah, Sext! It's time for Sext! Oh, to be Latin. Eat with the Druckers. Goodbye, Mother Illuminata. I miss you. I miss hanging out with you in the library and talking about books. Ah, that old Bailey. Alright, everybody's probably eaten. It's no use walking around, I think. We're gonna do it anyway, just in case. Because last chapter, I missed so much. This chapter, I'm hoping not to make that same mistake. Last chapter, I missed a bunch, though, because I spent a lot of my time fucking doing the quests, which I guess I shouldn't have been doing. I should have been looking for proof. Still have a favorite number? I never knew that I did, to be honest. 6, 7? It's Sext, so everybody's probably eaten. Into the cellar. Let's go feed the cat more food. So the rats can get it. Everybody's hanging out in the refectory. Oh, hello, Brother Adok. I got some stuff I gotta talk to you about, but I guess not right now, huh? They're blessing me, they're all blessing me, everybody's blessing me, I'm being blessed. Get blessed on. You think any guy over there is protecting the fucking thing, but he needs to be eating right now. Is Brother Matthew over here as well? He's not. Don't let me in the sacristy. Whatever that is. I still don't know what that is. Hello, guy. Nobody's allowed to see the dead hand. Sure, man. Whatever you say. I'm gonna assume there's not a whole lot going on, so I could probably skip a lot of stuff and go straight to the... Is it the Druckers? Am I going to the Druckers? I am going to the Druckers. Yeah, I imagine everybody's either in the same spot or chilling. On to the Drucker house. Let's eat. More like the dumb, stupid idiot house. Hey, Klaus, what's poppin'? You're back, good. We're almost ready to sit down to eat. Would you and Casper care to join us? Of course. Thank you, Klaus. Welcome back, Andreas, Casper. Andreas, these are my friends, Benjamin and Rachel Summerfield. They're on their way back to Prague. Prague is an imperial city of the HRE. The city's mint made it a hub for German and Italian bankers and merchants, and its university became a gathering place for many Reformation thinkers. Indeed. You live in a world where Sext has an A at the end? Sexta? What the fuck? Good day. Hello, excuse me for not getting up. It's a bit difficult. Of course, I understand. It's nice to meet you both. Hello. Oh, fucking Magdalene over here, fucking barfing and puking. Hello. That sounded like a real word, Klaus. She's learning more of them every day. She'll be reading before long. That's a wonderful segue to gift that I've brought her. Oh? A book from the Abbey Library. Is this for her or for you? Her, I swear. Parzival? I'm sure she'll love this. I hope she does. Thanks for this, it's a nice thought. We should probably pray before we eat, assuming the Summerfields don't mind. Not at all. We're accustomed to being guests in Christian homes. Thank you for asking, Klaus. Alright, I'll lead the prayer then. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. Oh, Klaus, thank you again for letting us stay here. It's been such a long trip. Oh! Is it time? No, shot. No, I'm fine, I think. I'm just sore everywhere. Oof. Anyway, we'd hoped to get home weeks ago, but the fighting has made it slow progress from Basil. From Basel. Hello, Armor. Basel? Tassing is hardly on the way to Prague. We'd rather not get caught up in battles between the Swabian League and the peasants, so we've taken a strange route. The Swabian League was a military group maintained by the free imperial cities of the Holy Roman Empire. Members included nobles, knights, and hired or retained mercenaries. Oof. We were in Basel to do some business, but we didn't want to overstay our welcome. Is it really so bad for Jews there? Let's just say if they've gone back and forth enough on Jews in Basel, that it's best not to feel too comfortable. We felt comfortable enough with our host, but Benjamin is right. We couldn't stay long. Do you know the printer, Johann Froben? How could I not be? He's turned Basel into the pride of Swiss printing. He has incredible artists working for him. All true, and we certainly don't mind that he publishes books in Hebrew. That's why we visited. Benjamin and I are creating a Hebrew type for him. Turns out that when your town banishes all the Jews, you have a more difficult time finding Jews to work for you. Who would have guessed? I just wish it hadn't taken us so long to get home. We have so far to go still. It's lucky timing for me, though. Now I have 2 printers and a master artist at my dinner table. True, it isn't all misfortune. Oh, Daddy. Oh yes, thank you. And the future printer and baby printer to be. Tassing hasn't seen this many artists under one roof in a while. It's amazing to see how far printing has come so quickly. Some of the engravings I've seen are incredible. And new techniques, new types, new styles are being developed every year. Benjamin is trying to create a more readable script for Yiddish. We have typefaces for Hebrew, but it would be nice to have something separate for Yiddish. I think I've seen it before, but I wasn't able to recognize it. Yes, it's still a developing typeface and usually only used in Jewish women's books. I'd like our writing to be more accessible, especially to those who only read Yiddish. I didn't even get to eat anything. They just did it for me. Here, something like this. I'll be sure to send you some samples when I'm finished, Klaus. Good, I'd like the... Oh, she's having a baby. She's having a baby right now. Right in the middle of the damn printing press floor. I'm fine. Klaus, what are you working on? I need to get ready to sell to travelers as the pass is open, but lately I've been printing 12 articles for the town. Oof. 12 articles. Thanks to Father Thomas, everyone in town can read at least well enough to make it through that sheet. It's got a lot of people talking, and a lot are coming over to Otto's way of thinking. Well, you heard him yourself, Andreas. What do you think of what's happening in Tassing? The Abbey is so impoverished they're selling off their library's greatest prizes for a fraction of what they're worth. Are you saying you cheaped out on my daughter's present? You know I'd never cut costs where books are involved. Good point. I wasn't happy to hear it either, but I was able to get the manuscripts. I didn't read all that. Fuck. I bought more than I should have, more than are going to be profitable to turn into printed books. If she were here, I'm sure Marie would... Mama... She would have given me an earful. Anyway. If the Abbey is in such a bad state, there must be someone the Abbot can appeal to for more money. Ooh, the Pope? The Duke of Bavaria may lend him military aid, but money is unlikely. The Duke of Bavaria? That's right, we're in Bavaria. The title is held jointly by two brothers, Louis X and William IV? Both are working to suppress the peasants' revolt. Or 6. Well then, it's the Abbot's problem to fix. The peasants don't need to bear the brunt of it. Oh, finally I get to eat. I'm gonna eat the bread before I eat the cheese. We're sympathetic to what's happening here. We saw it all throughout Swabia. Peasants are suffering. It's true, but I worry about what will happen in Tassing. She's having a baby, dude. Is she having the baby? I'm fine. She's not having the baby yet. Peasants are no match for the soldiers of the Swabian League. What is the Swabian League? Soldiers of the Swabian nobility meant to keep peace in the Empire. Mercenaries, soldiers for hire, they rally for coin, not for cause. Bastards who think they can crush people for the crime of standing up for themselves. Right or wrong, they can crush them. We saw their handiwork. It was brutal. If the peasants aren't careful, Tassing could draw the wrong sort of attention. I know that Otto and the peasants are taking a risk, but I believe Otto will keep things peaceful. The stream is about rage-baiting Dutch citizens in the Middle Ages. Agreed. Anyway, it's not the Swabian League we have to worry about, but the soldiers of the Duke of Bavaria. Bavaria, rather. The Prince Bishop has the church's authority, but the Duke's lands surround Tassing and Curacao. Oh, mushroom pottage! Yummy! Klaus, I'm sorry for showing up yesterday without writing. You had every right to be angry. Klaus, I wanted to apologize for never writing back, so I got caught up in work. You know how it is, and I never got around to it. Klaus, I'm sorry for never writing back. What happened here in Tassing at Curacao, I just wanted to forget it. Klaus, I'm sorry for what happened to your family. I'm sorry I never wrote back. I've been traveling so much, I missed most of your letters. And so much time passes when I finally heard about Brett and Marie. I'm sorry. Apple pie time. Oh, this is it. This is it. Oh, no, I was afraid of this. We can't travel now. This is all my fault. We should have left Basil for Basil earlier. I love you, Benjamin, but be quiet. I don't care. I need help. Yes, we need a midwife. Is there one who would accept Rachel? I could fetch Dr. Stolz. Agnes Steinerin. She's Tassing's midwife. Fuck. Oh, God. I don't know. I could fetch Dr. Stolz. Dr. Stolz is not... Dr. Stolz is an engineer, though. He's not a medical professional. I guess Agnes Steinerin would know more. Could you get her? I could try. Klaus? Yeah, I should get her. Agnes has delivered every child in Tassing as long as I can remember. She would never turn any woman away. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Klaus. You're a mensch. Enough with the thanks. Get me a midwife. Yes! Andreas, you're forgiven. Casper, it was good to have you over, but you both have to leave. Thank you, Klaus. Good luck, Rachel. Thank you. I'll need it. They were naming people Rachel back in the Middle Ages? Unless that says, like, Rochelle. That's not how that's spelt, though. How edible would I rate all the bowls on the table? They looked like they were made of cake, not wood. I'll go fetch Agnes. Thank you for joining us, Andreas. Oh, I almost forgot. You should go see the bonfire preparations in the town commons. You missed them on your last visit. Klaus, I'm going. Thank you, Klaus. We'll be going. Take care. It's nuns time. It's nuns. It's nonnains time. Preparing the bonfire, you say? In the commons, you say? Well, well. Everyone seems to be working hard for the bonfire tonight. The commons look festive, decorated like this. Look at all the flowers, master. And the bonfire is huge. How's the fire coming? Those logs work out? All right for you, Endris? Oh. Oh, I see. I think if it was Dr. Stoll, she would have been taken further away. Interesting. I wonder if I hope that choice doesn't get her killed. Good, good. All right, everyone. Remember, after the bonfire tonight, we celebrate as usual. We'll gather in the woods, and the women will collect herbs as tradition demands. Otto, the abbot has forbidden harvesting in the woods. Please, for everyone's sake, reconsider your actions. Thank you, Father, but the abbot order goes against God's law. The forest belongs to all of us, as do all of its game and fowl and fish. He cannot claim ownership over that which the Lord gave us to hold in common. No, I'm sorry, Father. We'll proceed as planned. Rachel was a fairly popular name in the 1500s. No shit. That's crazy to me. That feels like a very modern name. Tassing has never let anything get in the way of our St. John's customs, as long as I can remember. We won't start now. And remember, tomorrow I will show you proof that as sure as the sun turns round the earth, God and our saints are with us. Andreas. Hello, Brother Vyacheslav. You looked upset at Otto's announcement. Is everything alright? Isn't it a little late for you to consider my feelings now? If this is about you and Matilda... The abbot has ensured we'll never see each other again, thanks to your little report. Report to the Archdeacon. Vyacheslav, I'm sorry, I had no idea that would happen. Didn't they teach you about cause and effect in that fancy university, Andreas? Actions have consequences, damn it, use your head. I can't go back and change things now. No, you can't. There's nothing to be done about it now, but maybe you'll be less ass-headed in the future. So what's with Otto's speech? You did look upset. Otto's becoming more aggressive in his defiance of the abbot. Father Gernot will not take this news well. Well, who's telling? Otto just announced his plan to the commons, and Tassing is a small town. Of course the abbot will hear about it. That's a fair point, but why is the abbot so angry about it? Didn't you just hear Father Thomas, Andreas? The abbot declared the woods off limits. Anyway, it's not for me to say. I'm sure the abbot will tell you more. He sent me with an invitation for you to dine with him tonight. I'm sure the father will want to discuss the situation over supper. Of course, I'll attend. Thank you, Brother Vyacheslav. Does the invitation extend to Casper? I'm sorry, Andreas, but Father Abbot has asked you to come to his house alone. Whew. Please tell the abbot I'll be seeing him this evening. He's gonna kill me. It's a biblical name. Really? What did Rachel do? What did Saint Rachel do? I guess I'll see what the fuss is about. I'll meet you back at the Golden Hand after dinner, alright? Can I help set the festival decorations while you're with the abbot? Yeah, but be back before sundown, alright? Thank you, Master. I'll see you later. Damn, Nuns is already over. We didn't even do anything. Oh, it's Vespers time! Compline? Holy fuck, this is scary. Look at these dorks. Master Andreas, you'd best not keep the abbot waiting. Go on, we'll meet up after supper. See you later. Werner. Hello, Andreas. Look at that nerd in the back. This bonfire is much simpler than the one in Nuremberg, but it's pretty all the same. Brigida. Hill. Endres never stops working, huh? He's a little workhorse. The Alban Bakery. Boys and soup, you say? Hello, Ulrich, how's it going? Hello, Anna. Hello, Gret. Small business owner moment. Nobody's gonna be over here. They're both of them are in town. But the Steinauer house? Hey, Lucky. Got nothing to talk about, Andreas. I know. Oh, Agnes, how's it going? They might die, man. They might die. Maybe the Steinauer house really wasn't the best choice. Maybe it was. I don't know. Anything going on with the Druckers? Hello, Magdalene. Hello, Klaus. The mill. No, I don't think anything's going down in the forest either, if I had to guess. It's probably chill. Let's keep it light, for now. I don't think we have to be making any big decisions yet. Not until the quest lines open up, I think. Head over to the Druckers for a meal. I guess so. Alright. Let's go eat. Hello, guy. How's it going? Suppose not. Figured as much. Into the cloister. Into the chapter house. Wrong house. Wrong place. I actually want to go to the large garden. It's exactly where I want to go. And then into the refectory, of course. There we go. Hello, Matthew. Never mind, he wants me to have a meal in the Abbot house. Okay. Shoot me in the head, why don't you? Hello, Garnet. Garnet. God bless you, Andreas. I'm glad to see you receive my invitation. Are you ready to eat? Yes. Good. Andreas, thank you for coming to dinner. Well, admit I was surprised to receive your invitation, Father, but I'm pleased to come. Yes, well, when I heard you had returned to Tassing, the Lord convicted my heart to let bygones be bygones. I think it's high time we reconciled, Master Mailer. Please sit, and we will pray together. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. Lord, direct each of us here toward your wisdom, prudence, and guidance in our future actions. Through Christ our Lord, amen. Amen. Hey, amen to that. Brother Vyacheslav was indeed prompt in delivering my message. I'm surprised you deigned to drop by at all. You've done quite well for yourself, after all. It is good to see what your time at Kurosawa was not squandered. You even look the part of the famous artist now. What have you been doing in recent years after leaving such a mess in Tassing? City Council did approve me as a master artist in Nuremberg, you'll be pleased to hear. I have a commission of Marian Christ awaiting me in Nuremberg. My patron wants me to keep adding more of his associates in. I'm dreading going back. I spent most of my time doing commissions for various lords in London. Yes, King Henry seems insistent upon insulting the Pope, despite his title as Defender of the Faith. Of course you'd find yourself in that mess, Andreas. Thanks? Why have you asked me here, anyway? In truth, I'd hoped to discuss the rising tensions between the Abbey and the townspeople. I'd like to clarify the situation for you, Andreas. Please, Abbot, I'm all ears. I am relieved to hear that. I believe you've only heard from one side of the issue, Andreas. Otto's little speeches about taxes don't account for the entire situation. Why demand such high taxes, then, Father? What food am I gonna eat? I mean, of course I'm gonna eat the Lubkutchen. Yummy Lubkutchen. What? With the scriptorum closure, the taxes are necessary to make up for lost income. Then why close the scriptorum at all? I don't understand. Surely there's another option. Do you really need to raise taxes that much? Why not ask the bishop for help? Just because you decided to close the scriptorum doesn't mean the townsfolk should suffer. Then why close the scriptorum at all? I don't understand. Kurosawa is no longer able to keep up with the city's printing presses and artists. There are better uses of the brother's time than books. Brother Guy has gone over the expenses himself. Raising taxes is the best way to cover the costs. What about the prohibiting the peasants from using the forest? That's a new restriction. Eat the pheasant. The forest belongs to the Abbey, and the peasants have no right to use it. Legally, it's theft. Doesn't harm the Abbey. You're a pedantic ass. You're being a pedantic ass. Why bring the issue up with me, then? You need to talk to the townsfolk, not me. I don't have a stake in this. True, Swabian and Bavarian law allow you to control the land as you wish, but the peasants are saying these restrictions go against God's divine law, not any imperial rule, Father. God, in his wisdom, established the church with his law, and they would do well to remember that. But doesn't God's law account for graciousness and charity? The peasants have exhausted my graciousness and charity for too long already, have little regard for the church's authority itself. The monastery and church exist to help stop such foolishness, and help regulate mankind's sin and greed. The peasants and townsfolk have gone too far. Uh-oh. Rachel wasn't a saint, she was the mother of Joseph. Oh. Joseph specifically had prophetic dreams that saved Egypt from a famine. Well, thank you, Rachel. Thank you for taking one for the team, girl. I hear they will continue their disobedience by collecting herbs at St. John's Eve. The whole town knows I've forbidden it. The matter is grave, and I will excommunicate anyone who defies my order. That certainly creates an ultimatum. One I'm hoping to not have to use. Plum pudding me, dude. Remaining impartial will be impossible as long as you're in town. Support me in ending this foolish rebellion. You have a reputation in town, Andreas. You're a successful man, and the townsfolk believe they are like you. I'd like to convince the other townsfolk, the printer, for example, that this uprising is not in their best interests. The rest of the town will follow, and the peasants will have no chance to resist. We can end this peacefully. I don't want the town to come to harm. It's a precarious situation, but I understand your point of view, Father. The peasants have genuine grievances. Why not talk with them and negotiate? I want no part in this either way. I don't have a stake in this, and I don't want to make enemies. The peasants are right, Father. You have been too harsh on them. I won't help you. The peasants have genuine grievances. Why not talk with them and negotiate? I am a forgiving man, but Otto's stubbornness has challenged even me. Otto is past the point of talking, Andreas. That's why I'm begging you for help in the matter. Please take more time to think about it. I apologize. We must conclude for now. I must excuse myself. I'm expected to lead a service at Compline tonight. Think on what we discussed, Andreas. I trust you to find your way out. I will, Father Abbot. Good night. Compline! Return to the commons. Indeed I shall. Damn. I don't know what the abbot's gonna do, man, because they're gonna burn this place down and kill them all. The peasants are gonna uprise and then burn the abbot down, and then burn the abbey down, because I'm gonna let them, because that's cool as fuck. They're gonna kill all those guys, revert to move to Protestantism, and then the Pope is gonna send in a bunch of fucking... The Duke of Bavaria is gonna send in a bunch of soldiers and kill everybody. And then they're all gonna die, and then I don't know. What actually happened to Tassing? What actually happened in Curacao? Probably a bunch of fucking slaughtering, now that I think about it. This is the Reformation, so it is kind of over. Hey, Casper. Master Andreas, look how big the bonfire is. The decorations are so fancy. Tassing is quite lame, comparatively. The St. John's Eve Festival is a big event for Tassing. I missed it last time I was here. Haven't you ever been to a festival like this, Casper? Nah, I've never seen anything like it. Can I stay at the bonfire and see the costumes and watch them collect herbs, Master Mailer? Alright, but follow along, don't get in their way. I'm too tired for the festival. I think I'll just turn in for the night. Yes, I promise I won't make trouble. I'll see you tomorrow, Master. Hey, Lucky, how's it going? Andreas? The bonfire looks great. Yeah. Huh. I'm sorry. Look, I don't need any more apologies. Got nothing to do with them. The past is the past. God will measure our souls in the end. Brigida and Martin look happy tonight. Most people look happy tonight. I suppose it's the occasion. I haven't seen Brigida this happy in a while, though. They've been through a lot, but still managed to keep their hearts firm. Martin's become far more responsible a man after his return. I just wish... Never mind. You wish Wolf hadn't been lost. Died, Andreas. He used the word. Yeah, I wish Wolf was alive. I mourn the boy, all these years later. I hoped he'd wake up in my mantle. I wanted to pass on my knowledge and trade. I'm sorry, Lucky, I really am. Yeah. Perhaps Brigida will have another, while I live. She seems happy enough with Martin. I'd love to hear the patter of small feet again. A boy to hold a chisel in a mallet. A little stonemason, making his grandfather proud. I hope your wish comes true. God willing. Whims of an old man. I don't want to keep you from the festivities, Andreas. Go enjoy yourself. Same to you, Lucky. Until later. Oh, Carl? Evening, Andreas. Say, how do you like a bonfire? We built it nice this year, big and sturdy. Do I also hear a cat? There is a cat walking around. That is true. It's a fine setup, Carl. Excellent work. I know, we can't compare to where you come from, but we still give it our all, in celebration of the light who prepared the way for our Lord. Anton, you remember Andreas Mailer, the master artist? Yeah, I've seen him around. Son, be polite. Hello, Master Mailer, how are you? Jeez. I am well, thank you, young man. Anton's a good boy, let me tell you. A bit of a rascal, as you can see, but he's got a good head and a good heart. Likes to hide it, though. Dad, will you stop? Easy to rile you up, just like your mother. How is Helena? Is she not attending the bonfire? She'll join us later. She went with Martha to dip her toes into the stream and to pick some flowers for the garlands of the reeds. That's a child. It's important to hold the traditions. You're right, especially with the times we're having. Besides, maybe Martha and Helena will come across the blossoms of a fern out there. What's so funny about that? Ferns don't flower. That means no power to speak with animals for you, boy. I doubt they'd have anything interesting to say anyway. Oh, animals can't talk. I'm not a baby, you know. Indeed you are not. Even as you're a bit short for your age. Dad. I joke. Now let's enjoy the celebrations. Speaking of, what do you think about the festival so far, Anton? It's fine, I guess. I like the fire. When they're lit, the mountains get to twinkle like the stars. I don't like when people get drunk and rowdy as the night goes on. They get into fights and all. Oh, anyone in particular? Well, not much as lately, but Martin used to get in trouble. Anton's got a good eye. Martin's been a solid fellow once he came back, but he sometimes drinks too much. He's calmed down lately. You know, he used to be kind of shit. Language, boy. God doesn't look kindly on blaspheming. But those were your words, Dad. Best you don't quote me. Quote the scripture instead. It's better for your soul. You listen to your father, Anton. I will. I do. Jesus. Hey, what did I say? Don't let your mother catch you with your mouth. With that mouth. Jesus, fuck. Well, I'll get back to the festivities now. I cannot read for the life of me. It was a pleasure. Until later, Andreas. Shoot these two motherfuckers, dude. They really do be burning up. Why, Martin, look who it is. Good evening, Andreas. Andreas, you're staying for the festival, I hope? Of course he's staying. Who would miss this? Especially after you burly boys built such a beautiful bonfire. A burly boy like me would do anything for you, Dove. Couldn't help myself. Brigitte, Martin, you're both feeling very festive, I see. The food, the fire, the dancing, it really is a night to enjoy. It's to honor the anniversary of the birth of Blessed John, a vigil for he who prepared the way. Everybody in this village is gonna die. Everybody's gonna die. They're gonna ride in and start cutting fucking peasants up to bits, dude. It's gonna be awful. Yes, yes, and he'd have liked everyone to have a good mood in their hearts and good food in their bellies. As a hermit who wandered in the desert, living off locusts and wild honey, he probably wouldn't agree. I'd like to live off some wild honey myself. You catch my meaning. Snort. Martin, please behave. Yes, dear. I'll pray to God to relieve me of my unclean thoughts. You'll get no dances tonight if you continue this impishness. See, Andreas, this is the kind of difficult married life I have to deal with. Quite. So, what's next for the evening? Will you heed Otto's call and go into the forest? No, I'm not really looking for trouble. There's enough of that going around. And you, Brigitte, not gathering any herbs? My place is by Martin's side. The word of the abbot is the word of the church. It's improper to go against the word of the church. Only slightly less improper than all the time you spend with Veronica. Ugh. Oh, Brigitte, I'm sorry. It was a joke. It came out poorly. It's good for the heart to have cherished friends. That's fine. Andreas, I was about to say the bonfire's enough. We will dance until our legs begin to waver, right, Martin? But not miss it for the world. That's delightful. I hope you have a great evening. You as well, Andreas. Until later. I mean, we gotta talk to everybody. Where's our boy? Hello, Till. Good to see you again. Oh, Master Mailer. Question is, would you side with the Slavs? In what context? Evening, Till. Enjoying the festival? Very much so. I perhaps feel a tad old for the more active side of the celebrations, but I enjoy the sights and sounds. Do you know the word for the summer solstice leads back to the Romans? I may have heard that, yes. Solstitia, the sun staying still in the sky, such as it looks like this time of year. A fitting allegory for the great cosmic arc of mankind, rise and fall. But to make up for that, dancing, leaping, songs, joy, and mirth. People do seem elated, although I don't think the same applies to Abbot Garnet. Otto's courting danger, I agree. Going against the decrees of the Abbey like so. The festival has always had a rebellious streak of jest and mockery. I don't see it as sacred as some. It has to be sacred enough for the church not to condemn it as heretical. And what are we mocking? The fools of the community, most like. The vices folks get up to, especially those more important than us peasants. Could be any context, no one knows. Damn. Well then, I suppose not. Overall, I think it brings people together. I wish I could read more about all this. Well, with the Abbey selling books from their library, I hoped I could get some for myself, but it proved to be far too expensive. Klaus and his printings have proven to be a more use, a fair bit cheaper. Does that mean you've read the 12 articles? I have. But that is not a talk to be had on this eve of celebration, Master Mailer. I see your point. Have you maybe come across any interesting tales? I have indeed, Master Mailer. Or I didn't quite understand everything. The text was in Latin. It was by a Roman named Strabo, and it was about geography. That's why I noticed it. Ah, the noted philosopher and historian. He was actually Greek by birth. I imagine you were reading his Geographica. Yeah, that could have been it. The book was about any kinds of barbarians, which also includes the Raieti tribe I heard about years ago. The Raieti? The people who used to live on this very land before the Romans arrived. He called this place Radium and described it as a cluster of daub huts, and its people hostile and warlike, only interested in hunting and fighting. There was something about Manus and his sons, but I couldn't understand a lot of it. In any case, when the Romans came, most of these locals were driven out, but some were captured to work in the fields and the mines. What were they mining? Salt, I guess, used to be the backbone of this land. What happened to the locals who were forced out? No idea. I'd imagine that after the Romans were driven off, when their empire started falling apart, maybe the barbarians came back. But were they really the same people, or nomads from elsewhere? I guess we may never know. Thank you for the quick history. I'll let you get back to the festivities. Enjoy yourself tonight, Master Mailer. Until later. Ah, Il Peter. Good evening, Andreas. Nice to see you here. Grandpa, look who it is. Eh? Oh, the artist. You're still around. You told me to find you at the bonfire. Did I? Guess I did. Seems like you've got some sense then. So, do you have your mask? No, sorry. Put your life in danger for all I care. The mask are to protect us as we banish the witches and spirits into Perchta's path. She punishes all humans she finds in the woods on St. John's Eve, since only witches are out in the wilderness. Anyone caught will be turned into animals, but no one but the priest can turn you back. Well, I guess I can imagine a worse existence. You joke, artist, but you won't be laughing when Perchta finds you. Stay indoors tonight. If you want to come outside, stay within the light of St. John's fire. At least St. Satia blesses the herbs in the forest this night. And the women will gather the herbs, regardless of that bastard abbot. It's certainly important to stockpile some for the winter. Thank you for teaching me more about the local traditions. Eh? Hey, Big Jorg. You grabbed some of those ashes with you after the bonfires died down? Fine. What are the ashes for? It's to spread across the garden. It sure's a good harvest. Fun fact, in most of England, men were legally required to practice archery, and one of the most popular pastimes was peasant dueling. In short, these people would realistically be more than capable of protecting themselves. We are, in fact, not in England. We are, in fact, in the middle of Bavaria. pretty much on the border with Austria. Although I wouldn't, you know, I'm sure most peasants knew how to defend themselves a little. In the 1540s, at least. No, yeah, this is during the Reformation would appear, so kind of around the 16th century. Figures, you city people don't know shit. Don't be like that, Grandpa. Now that story time is over, how are you enjoying the evening so far, Andreas? I've spoken to a few people here. Very enlightening. It's the best time to spend time with your friends. Have you heard anything interesting? Gossip. You two like that old burner in the forest, Smokey? That's the one? Always nosy about other people. I've also been invited to have dinner with the abbot. I guess the talking never stops. It'll be an interesting discussion, I'm sure. Maybe you could talk some sense into Father Garanot. He's not making it easy for us. Any of us. It's not like we're asking for much. I'll do what I can. All we can ask. I guess I shouldn't keep you then. You have an important meeting to attend. You're right. I can't keep the abbot waiting too long. Until later. We've taken a lot of your time, haven't we? Don't forget to enjoy the night celebrations. And of course, Werner. Andreas. Salutations, Andreas. Most wonderful to see you here. I see you two have met. What do you want with an inventor? I make all manner of mechanical contraptions, filled with gears and levers and other such delights. Andreas here is a man of the mind. Why shouldn't he find interest in my work? For all the use it is. The mind of the inventor exists to create, to build, to go one step further. One step further toward the garbage heap. A very inspiring thought, Balthus. Why, I thank you, Master Artist. Speaking of, have you had the chance to look around town tonight? I imagine the sights could be inspiring to your artistic mind. What do you mean? Well, look at the peasant ingenuity on display. The bonfire itself, for example. It is built to allow the air and the heat to flow through it at great speed and how it roars. It's a clever piece of construction, but Otto's a clever man. It is a feat almost worthy of a university degree. These people have natural traditions. They manage to figure out many clever things without even the most cursory education. It is knowledge that hails from preceding generations, lived experience passed along the chain of time. Not quite the knowledge of a rigorously educated mind, perhaps, but nonetheless useful. You don't need a university education to be smart. Of course you would say that. Neither of you know these people like I do. God has assigned them their place in the order of the world for a good reason. There is some merit in learning from the peasants, even you, Werner, given their understanding of herbal remedies. Their traditions are profane. Consider the Eve of St. John, tainted by their pagan rituals. It's an affront to Christ. St. Eligius warned us precisely this nearly 1,000 years ago. Eligius? Eligius? Patron saint of goldsmiths, Bishop of Noyon Tournai, worked tirelessly to convert the pagans of Flanders to Christianity. And nothing has come of these pagan festivals in all that time. The harm infects a man's eternal soul. You might not see it, but God can. Where'd this newfound piety come from? Don't pretend to know anything about me. I've been on a pilgrimage to Aachen. Aachen is located on the western edge of the Rhineland. Aachen is an ancient city built around the thermal baths. It houses the remains of Charlemagne as well as many other relics. Really? I have visited the Marienschrein and stood in the presence of those holy relics. The Marienschrein. The Marienschrein. An ornate gold reliquary in Aachen Cathedral. It holds the swaddling clothes and loincloth of Jesus, and the Virgin Mary's dress, and the decapitation cloth of John the Baptist. Damn. To be in the presence of St. John the Baptist's beheading cloth was an experience I will never forget. John the Baptist was a prophet and the forerunner of Jesus Christ, and as his name suggests, he was responsible for baptizing Jesus. He was beheaded at the command of Herod Antipas. I've seen the reliquary several times on my visit to Antwerp. It seems to have done you little good. Perhaps you should visit again. Now, let's keep the peace in our hearts as brothers in Christ. We're here to celebrate. I'll let you continue with your evening then. Good night. A very good night. Oh, and do come by my workshop, Master Mailer. I'd love to exchange ideas. It would be my pleasure. Splendid. Until then. Mailer? God, they hate me, dude. Why is Warder such a dick? Alright, what's the game plan? Let me check. Ah, we will be sleeping at the Golden Hand Inn. That's our next move, I see. Well, let's walk around town. Get a nice conversation. Probably nobody at the farms. Yeah, everybody's probably away at this point. Enjoying the festivities. Although, the Dutchman isn't there. John Bauer's house is all lit up. Peasant dueling was so popular that they invented a whole new weapon for it called a dueling shield. Is it that small little buckler? Ow. Ah, Pentiment, my Pentiment. You know, oh, I think we're gonna have a dream tonight. Okay, I was gonna say we haven't had a dream in a while where I get to talk to, like, Socrates. It's been a while since we had a conversation with the devil as well. Hey, Alaskan, what's up? Did I come from the central town? I did. On to the meal. Obviously, we're gonna go into the forest tonight and pick some herbs. Why wouldn't we do that? It's me, the devil. And I've come to collect. Editing a new video, and you got 3 new songs out. Damn, Alaskan. 3 is crazy. I don't even think I can make 1 song in like a year. Hello, Schlau. Let's explore the forest, find ourselves some plants to steal. They won't let me examine the Shrine of Saint Satia anymore. How many pennies would you have for all the times you made a sex joke on stream? Maybe like $1. Oh, hello, Helena. Hello, Martha. They are so dead, by the way. Those 2 are so dead. For picking flowers, they're dead. Smokey! Oh, if it ain't old Smokey Joe. Evening, Master Mailer. You're not taking part in the festivities. I came to ask you the same. Didn't see you at the bonfire. I imagine it'd be a great chance to gather gossip. Plenty of gossip to go around if one keeps their eyes open in the forest tonight. It's an enchanting evening. As for your question, I got enough fire and smoke as it is. And decent folk don't like to associate with my kind, even as they like the charcoal. They hate the burner. Other than Endrist, he occasionally comes by, but I guess he has to keep good relations for his trade. People avoid you even on a night such as this. Well, fine. They're not as bad as usually, but truth be told, I don't really care. I've made my peace with the matter. For me, it's a night like most others. I prefer staying sober and observing the townsfolk. Easier to get all the gossip for the year, you know? Year to come, you know? Besides, I reckon I'm growing too old for mischief. Best let others run around in their silly costumes. You still got some youth in you. Like the sun rises to its highest point every year, so my back grows ever more crooked. But I appreciate you coming by. I wish you a pleasant evening, Master Mailer. Until then. Good night, Smokey. Good night, old smokestack Joe. Excuse me. They'll let me up in the Abbey, but I'm not sure if I want to go. I guess we can run around. Let's run around. Let's run around and find out. I think they're all going to be eating. If I had to guess. The abattoir. Anybody out here in the funny cemetery? Eating a funny burger? Anybody eating the funny burger at the funny cemetery? Anybody out in the funny scriptorium having a funny cheeseburger? Suppose not. Anybody in the funny library having a funny burger in the funny library? Doesn't appear to be the case. Elden Ring is a dueling shield, though the one in the game is missing the hook, so it's more like a spearhead. It's a large shield, like a kite shield, but with a bill hook on one. Interesting. Ever seen a meat wall in real life? No. Sounds awful. It's like a kite shield, but with a bill hook at the end. Interesting. What does that have to do with archery, though? Does the bow, like, rest on it or something? Hello, Brother Matthew. Good to see you again. Spin me a tale, my good man. Where is everybody? Are they in the refectory? Probably not the chapter house. Probably not the chapter house, if I had to guess. They ain't in the refectory either. Is everybody sleeping? The fuck did everybody go? I mean, Brother Matthew's just chilling. I think everybody's sleeping. In the dormitory? No? What the fuck? Where is everybody? Are they in the garden? They're in the tower, or the crypt, probably, if I had to guess. Are they in the lavatorium? They are not. They are not in the garden. Dude, these guys couldn't have all just disappeared. Nothing. Peasant dueling was a sport where two people would fight with melee weapons. That's funny. They in the crypt? Nope. They are definitely not going to be up in the tower. Oh. They all just chilling outside? They might be in the shrine. Andreas? Oh, hello, Illuminata. Yeah, no shot. Alright. That's that. Let's go to bed. Let's go to bed. Bed time. Oh, did I go to the mill? I don't think I could talk to, what's his name? Yeah, the Mueller. The Mueller establishment. The Golden Hand Inn. Alright, who's chilling? Anybody chilling up at night? Our boy is still here, Samuel. Oh, Andreas? He's gonna kill us, I think. Good night, Graham. A funny fly is in your abode? Good luck, man. Good luck with that. That sounds awful. Time to sleep. It's getting late. I should get some rest. Time to sleep. Send me into the dream dimension so I may have a conversation with my dream creatures. Matins? Oh. We are having a dream, okay. Not what I was expecting. Oh, we out here in the labyrinth. Oh, I have to go through the whole thing? Kill me. I guess it's chill. What is this? Is that my wife? Wait. Come home. I know. You know what? You want me home. You've been asking me for months. And for months you haven't answered. What am I to you now? An annoyance? A bother? A nuisance to be ignored while you lead another life in London? Was there ever an ounce of love in your heart for me? This was never about love, Sabine. Not at first, no. But I suppose it was too much to hope that a seed of tenderness could grow between us. Say nothing. Fine. Go back to your books, the only thing that makes you happy. This house is so lonely without him. Stop. Your presence would only amplify the grief. Stop! Leave me alone with the memory of him. It's time to stop. It's time to stop. Just leave me alone, just for one night. One night where I don't have to dream about him. Please. Thank you. That's chill. August? Is that my child? What am I supposed to do? Just wait here with you? I know you aren't gonna say anything. You never say anything. Say nothing. Say nothing. Do you get tired where you are? The last time I saw you, I said good night to you. I couldn't come to bed, so I stood in the doorway. I just stood in the dark. You didn't say anything back, so I said it again. I know how long I stood there, just waiting for you to say goodnight. You still look the same age to me. I wonder if I'll ever forget your face. Do I remember your mother as she is? Or am I just thinking of some perversion of Daniel's portrait? Can you ever picture someone clearly if you love them? If you hate them? If you love them? If you hate them? I loved you, little boy. I wish I didn't. I'd rather erase 5 years of my memory than feel this anymore. Or paint over it with something. Anything. But I can't. So I retrace my steps every night. And I find my way back to her. Back to you. I love you, August. Good night. Andreas Mailer. God. Alright, let's talk to these bozos. What the fuck happened to this place, dude? Where is Prester John? And where are Socrates and St. Grobian? Grobian wasn't on the Ship of Fools. Won't you answer me? No thoughts for Beatrice? You are Beatrice, aren't you? Once. I was a voice of caution, of prudence. And now? More and less than caution. The ache of doubt and stiffness of paralysis. Paralysis that breeds despair. Melancholia. Hello, user. What the fuck happened to you? What happened to the others? What happens to you happens to us. The foundations of this city are still moored within the ocean of your mind. Its court does not rule your mind rules the court. One reason, curiosity, and the foolishness of youth dwelt under the aegis of your intellect. All that remains, the melancholy of life's autumn. How did it come to this? You've turned your gaze on your own dark center. You know the courses of your own life. You know how the choices you've made brought you here. What am I supposed to do about it now? Change your life? Wait, I shouldn't be here. I needed to help someone. Is Casper alright? Ah, so your thoughts aren't entirely turned inward. There is still something in you that cares for others in spite of your melancholy. Perhaps there's still hope for us. Wake up, Andreas. What if I just got hit by a rock there? Oh, it's the middle of the night, come on. Chapter 5, St. John's Eve. Casper never came home. The room is so sparse compared to what I'm used to. I think I'll end it there, actually. I know it's a little easy. I know it's a little easy on the eyes, but... 17 seconds ago, that's chill. Okay. But before we start the next chapter and find out exactly what, I think I am just gonna take off tonight. That was good. That was good. We're definitely building up to some gruesome stuff. I mean, in the middle of Bavaria, in the heart of the HRE, on the border with Austria, there's no way that during the Reformation, I mean, it's bad. It's not gonna be good. That's all I'll say. The lowlands of, like, Germany, the German highlands, never ended up very good, even after the Reformation, so. Alright, everybody, I'm gonna call it there. I will see everybody tomorrow for a smidge of Lunar Ascendant. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna go get off. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good night. Bye, Johnny. Bye-bye.